If there's one thing that's common in every workplace in the world, it's conversations. And some of us are good at it and some of us aren't. And truthfully, if you can get artful and transform the conversations you're having at work, you are going to transform your leadership, the vitality of your work team, and the success of your organization with your customers. Hi, I'm Janet Harvey, CEO of inviteCHANGE, and I work with this material around conversations at work in all kinds of different ways all over the globe. And today what I want to do is share 3 really important tips and a specific framework for you to use right away to transform your conversations in the workplace. So a conversation by definition means there's another person, unless you're being like Sybil, and I don't think that's true. We are always wanting to make some kind of a connection with the person before we launch into a discussion. How many times do your employees catch you in the hallway while you're on the way to a meeting and say, hey, do you have a minute? And you can feel your own frustration start to bubble up because you don't really have a minute. You're already running late for the meeting. This is the first dilemma. And what's necessary is that you and that employee learn how to draw some boundaries. It might sound like, I don't have a minute right now, but how much time do you want for the conversation you want to have? You've done 2 things here. You've signaled you value your time, you value his or her time, and you've given her the opportunity to say what will be useful for them. It's the most respectful thing you can do. And no matter what the answer is, they might say, well, really, what I'd like is 15 minutes. And you're going to say, great, go to my assistant or come see me at 3, whatever is true for you. Or they might say, it's really just a minute and I need to get back to a customer. And in that moment, you can say, I have more information. It's a customer thing and you're customer centric. So you'll get late for the meeting and it will be all right. That's a trade-off you're making on purpose. And it all starts with this first skill. Ask, what is it? How much time do you want for this conversation? The second tip is, what do you want as a result of having this conversation? What's the outcome that you're looking for? In other words, in the second example that I gave you, this person is trying to solve a customer problem. And that's your number 1 priority. You are a customer-focused, customer-centric organization. And everybody drops whatever they're doing in order to be responsive to that. But let's say the response is different and the employee says to you, I have an idea for a new project. And before I build the proposal for it and try to seek funding, I wanted to brainstorm with you. Now you have a lot of information and you can say, I love brainstorming and I want to do that with you, but let's leave ourselves some spacious time. Go check out my calendar and find 30 minutes this week. I'm happy to sit down with you. Now, what have you done? Again, as before, you've caused the boundaries to give you a structure within which you're saying, I respect what you want to do, brainstorming. I have something to offer you. That always feels good to get support from your boss. And you're making a commitment to do something collaborative, modeling inclusivity and collaboration in the workplace. Now, here's the third tip for you. When that meeting happens, whether it's the 15 minutes to sort out the customer or you want to brainstorm a new project, whatever it is, then in the moment of that meeting that you realize that employee asked you for that meeting, which means you want to give them initiative and self-responsibility in the dialogue. How do you do that? By asking questions, by not assuming that you know what their reality is and replacing it with a genuine curiosity. What's brought this idea to the surface? What are they already thinking about? What is it that they see might be stumbling blocks that they want support with? What resources are they already tapping into? All of these questions signal that you have respect for their way of thinking and the way they exercise judgment. And as a result, you're not saying things they already know, which is disrespectful and boring. And in fact, when you find out what they don't know, you're the hero, giving them something that sets them on the path. Now, I'm just going to give you a fourth because it's a really good thing. Don't leave that conversation without that employee making a commitment to themselves and to you by when they'll take the next step and how they'll close the loop with you. Makes it satisfying for both of you. So I wish you good luck in practicing this little framework that I've given you. And that's a one-on-one application. You can actually do this with lots of people at the same time. And one of my colleagues did a YouTube video on team communications that I encourage you to also check out.